Hi everybody. We just got through with a big walk. I'm telling you, Garrett can just go like ah. So, I wanted to make a journal tonight, and I thought you might want to hang out with me while I do it. I'm gonna have to forgive the craziness of our room. We're like, yeah, I don't know what to say. Anyway, these are the composition books. And I went ahead and did the back. Now, don't get excited. You can go on my blog, or I think there's some YouTube videos. If not, I know that there's some going up of some that I have done, vintage style and so forth. So I went ahead and did the back, so don't get real excited about the cover because this is just going to be mine. And the ones that I usually do and make for gifts or um, so forth. Um, Dirty Santas, and like I said, for gifts are great detailed and so forth. For the guys, and like I said, you can go to my blog and you can check it out and see some of the ones that I have done for art journaling and so forth. But anyway, I went ahead and did the back, and this one I didn't do anything fancy. I didn't like trim the corners and make cute little tags because this is going to be something that I'm going to write on. And the colors are just my scrap papers. They're not anything that is real fancy or whatever. But I went ahead and did the back. So I'm going to show you how I do the front. And sometimes I do the spine. This particular one, I just went ahead and left as is. And as it is. And then I'm going to do the front cover. And I've done all kinds of things. I've done like metal. I've done one time I did one, and you can check this out somewhere, blog and probably YouTube, maybe. Anyway, I did it with a certain kind of magazine, and it was for an art studio. They were going to, I sent it, and they were going to auction it off. So it was really a lot of fun too. And then I've done it for breast cancer awareness. I've done different types of projects. Last couple of years ago, I did a one of these and did it very vintage. Had ribbon and so forth on it, vintage buttons, rhinestones on it, and so I gave it to did it as a Dirty Santa gift. And the lady that got it was going to use it in her home for guest books. I thought that was really, really cool. And then, but I use mine for, I write my prayers and I write my Thanksgiving with my blessings and that sort of thing because I have a huge family. I real so wondering so forth. And I need a new one. I fill mine up and then I art journal over them. I just know and then I art journal, and then also I use them for tracking food activities, so forth. But I have smaller ones that I use, and I don't have one handy to show you. So anyway, but because this is a makeshift studio space, I don't have like cameras all creatively up, and I haven't actually done any streaming from this spot. So you're going to have to bear with me in hopefully getting the video to see what I'm doing. So if you want to close your eyes really tight and bear with me for a second, and I won't promise who comes and goes and what they're wearing or not. So here we go. It's not real pretty, so okay, so hopefully this will work for now. And if not, we will fix it. Okay, so, and we're going to get maybe some cameras and things. So I hope you can see. Okay, maybe you can see. Okay, so, I'm not promising this is good quality, so don't worry about it. Okay, so you need scrap paper. And what we're going to do first, now I use an ATG gun. I use a smaller one for this. I have a great big one, but I use this one. You can use other adhesives, but I just want to go in and tell you that it will last a lot longer if you have some really good adhesive. Glue, decoupage. I've decoupaged them too. But you're going to want to add, and I go all the way up to the binding. If you want to cover the binding, oh, go for it. Do whatever you want to. And you're going to go around all the edges. And you can make them corners. You can square off the corners, or you can, square up the corners, or you can round them. And then I go ahead, nothing tricky while I'm in, and I go ahead and add adhesive across the edge or just wherever. And then I pick the piece that I want to print. Now, I don't usually, like I said, really care. I really like this piece. I'm going to cut the edge off of this because I kind of like this thing at the top. I might want to use it for something else. This was in my scrap paper too. And then I just go up to the edge. And like I said, I don't really worry too much about the binding because it's already there. So it's just absolutely, okay, so hopefully you can see. And I really do apologize for the poor quality. Oh, look how pretty the paper is in this thing. And I'm really wondering if I was saving this paper for a second. And so then I go along the edge. Oh, and you've got to trim your paper too. See, I'm really excited. So we shall do that right quick. And it really doesn't, you're going to cover this up. So now you may have to trim this again. You may have to trim that again. So, and you're going to cut this. You may have to trim this here again. You may have to trim this again and just go ahead and use your bone folder. There's your fingers. Yay! There's your fingers. There's your fingers. Oh. My fingers are crazy. We have a farm now. Since I have done any kind of art streaming, you just have no idea. So, see, it's kind of like, okay, it might be circle, it may be, but now if I was doing this for somebody, oh, this would be like, oh, yes, corners, we're going to have little corners, yes, we're going to have corners, yeah, we're going to have, yes, if I was making this for somebody, this would be like, but this is mine, so you're going to have to make sure you have, like, really good corners, so I'm just showing you how to cover it, nothing exciting today, okay? If you want me to do a perfection, I can do it. Actually, I do have some videos that need to go up, but you just have no idea. It's so much fun at my house. You need to go and check all this other stuff out to see what's going on at my house. We are having so much fun between Special Olympics and caregiving and the farm. Husband is working from home now. Seriously. It's okay. That part is not so bad. That part is kind of awesome. I can say, honey. He's probably watching. Okay. The top piece, you saw that I put adhesive around each corner and I did some excess. Now this part is not so bad. If you want to do less cutting and less trimming, then you're going to put it corner to corner at the top. And I put it all the way up to the edge of my paper. I don't know what went on with this composition book. I pulled it off the shelf just now, and apparently I must have planned to use it. Oh, you know what? I think this was recycled. Schools sometimes will give me these things like they were going to use them for something. And it's always like the first page is ripped out. It's gone from it. And I bet you this was one of them because a couple of the pages are torn out. So I wouldn't have done that. So these You can get these at the beginning of the school year for like 25 cents, 50 cents, especially when they go on sale. I know some of you may not be able to get them, but they're usually no more than $1. And you can get them even like some of your dollar stores or whatever. And then the smaller ones you can get for like 3 for $1. So now on this one, on the back, all I did was tear it. But you can trim it or you can cut it to size. I have friends that will use a paper cutter. They will measure it. You want to know, you know what they do. So you can start and you can just tear it. I know my friends are going, oh, no, she's not doing that. They're going, no, she's seriously not doing that. And so then you just trim off whatever corners. This one wound up rounding itself. Of course, that corner did not. But so there is the back or the front. So now I'm going to make a tag. Jerry just walked in. I think he's brought ice cream and cat food. I don't think I'm going to eat that. Okay, so then we have the tag. And the tag, sometimes I will still just the, ooh, ice cream. See? You want some ice cream? We worked out really good today. Okay, so the tag, sometimes, well, first you want to fill it. And some, I use most of the time, but for your benefit, I won't do it. Most of the time, I will just use, like, you get junk mail and stuff, but we don't get a lot of junk mail anymore. So, anyway, you're going to fold this. You can use your paper cutter. And you're going to check and make sure, okay, this is how tall I want it. Because you got to remember, your tag is going to come out. So, maybe I want it just a little bit smaller. So, you can get that cut. You can use your paper cutter. You can just whack it off. You can just rip it off. You can just tear it off. Whoop! I missed. You can do whatever. Just crank your tractor and just thrill your soul. And so, what color did I do the back? Ah, polka dot. So, then you're going to take your cute little ATG gun and you're going to roll it out. Whoa! Don't spill the top of it. And then just a nice piece down the middle. Make sure you pick the side of paper you want. This is all from my scrap box. Now this paper you could trim it or you could leave it. It really does not matter. I don't care personally. But since it is almost the same size, I'm just going to put it on there and just cut off the top. Now, on the back of this one, I did not do this. But sometimes I will just put adhesive. I don't know if you can see. Okay, I will put adhesive on the back. But I will seal it here, here, not there, but on the back. Okay. I'll put here, here, here. And then I will come just to here. So that I have a pocket in the back, and I'll have the opening here, inside the envelope. It is sealed on the back, here, not inside. But then you have an opening here. You have the opening here, if I'm making this clear, but then you have an opening to the side, like that. So that you have a tag to stick here, and you have a tag to stick here. I wish I had one finished to show you that is like that. But that way you have two slots to put things. And sometimes I will put things like when we're out and about, especially Garrett. Like today, for example, maybe his bowling score, maybe something that was important to me today. Maybe we had tickets to something. I will stick them in there. Then I've got that treasure there. Maybe it was close. Maybe it was something important to me. Then I've got that treasure right there. And also, many times I will use ink. I will use markers, whatever, to I will even use my scissors, whatever, to stress up the edges, just to make it, a little bit more, add some colors of it. But then again, sometimes I will do it while I'm just journaling. So, but for this, I just wanted just to so that you can kind of see what's going on and what I'm doing. I was actually going to make this tag smaller because I have this really old packet I was going to use. Let's think of something we could do. I really like this paper. So I think I may just make a couple of tags out of this paper. They'll be flimsy, but it's really pretty paper. So there's one. And this is not one of my favorite papers, but I just don't have the heart to throw it away. So let's draw. I have tags cut out that I've used my die cut machine. But like I said, this is just for me. I'm not. I mean, this is time. Yes, I think I'm important. I don't want you to think I'm not. But I go through these so fast. I mean, I might journal something I might journal 3 or 4 times. I mean, it just depends. When you're a caregiver, you're going to write a whole bunch of stuff. Just think. You just gotta write it, and then you just art journal over it. You might do 3 or 4 pages together. Oh, like I said, this is not one of my favorite papers. So I might come back in here and put notebook paper over it. I might put a sheet of, yesterday we were at the library and I got 2 books. I have no clue what they say. What were they? One was French and one was Chinese or Japanese or something. Oh, it was hilarious. It was hilarious because one of them has a cross on the back. Jerry just naturally assumed that it was a faith book. We are so cool. We have no clue what the book says. Oh, I have a couple of friends that I'm going to get to look at it. Isn't that funny? Oh, no, the other one was German because our daughter-in-law speaks French. So I knew I would be safe. I don't know. She might not tell me the truth. I know. She might not tell me the truth. The other one was German. Jerry can sing it. He can sing it in Italian, but he can't read it. I know. I was like, so we were asking people in the library, can you read this? Can you read this? It was one of those resale books. I didn't like to steal it. I know, I heard you. I heard you. You got it. I went to the library. They had a fiber guild open house. No, I did not take a single thing. They were fantastic. Oh my gosh, you should have seen their work. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I sat by this guy. He's taught a couple of class. Well, he's got one class I have been in. And oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That's why I have all these dead flowers in my yard is because of him. He taught this class on how to use iris leaves to make bracelets. So yes, I have all these dead flowers in my yard now because of him. See, that is just, I'm sorry, but if you love it, I'm so happy for you. I mean, I'm not like, yeah, I'm using it so, there's beauty in everything. I shall make something, and of course, y'all all know, if you've seen any of my videos, you know, it's like, oh, my favorite punches in the whole wide world. I've got all kinds of colors. So, you think I would do something creative with the edges of my tags? And I might. That's the fun part of making these journals, is that you can do anything you want to while you're working with them. And the paper is very, very sturdy. I have, like I said, I have art journals in them, and goodness, they've been so in and out of my bag. Oh, I just realized I use the same paper. See that? So we shall turn it the ugly side up. I think it looks like some kind of some wallpaper or something in this house. I could put it in the back. Oh, that's where I could put that ugly paper. Okay. I did not see it. Oh, you know what it is? It's that really thin paper. You know what? I think I made it as wide as my paper. But, oh, no, there it goes. That's, oh, that's what I did. Oh, see, I messed up already. I made it as wide as my paper. My envelope is smaller. Y'all knew that, didn't you? Oh, this one makes it. Oh, looky there. It's the ugly paper. Oh, that's funny. It's the ugly paper that won't fit. And see, this is my friends that would actually use the paper trimmer. Their paper would be fitting and they would not be doing a crazy video. I actually am not, I had no real plans of doing a video. I'm just a crazy lady. Yay! That's ugly paper. Ugly paper! You know I'm going to art journal or something over that ugly paper. Oh, I forgot to trim the bottom. Now the ugly paper is sticking out. Oh, that's cute! Oh, I have not done anything to the front. I just dawned on me. I have nothing for the front of my ugly paper. My ugly paper. Oh, no, that's not ugly paper, sorry. That was not very charitable or very nice. Okay, so I'll think of something to put on the front. And I do not know what that might be at the moment. But I know that I needed a journal for tomorrow. Every day, I have a list. On Sundays, I have this that I focus on, and on Mondays, I have this, and Tuesdays. It just helps me be focused in my thoughts and prayers and thankfulness and power to you. You are totally awesome, and God just thinks you are fantastic. But I am not one of those people. I am just so not. I wish I was, but I am just so not. Oh, look what I found. Can you see that? I don't know if that will work or not. Hmm. That sure would look cute, and then I could add something else. And who knows, I might rip it right back up. I might not like it at all. That really probably does not need that much adhesive. You need some music. This is actually a class I've been taking and playing with. I'll have to post a link to that. And I love watercolor. It is so beautiful. I've been looking for a place to use this and stick it, and of course it's coffee. Duh! It's not much of a price there, but I think that will be, in my book, what do I care? Okay. Let's see. A little bit of sunshine is what you are to me. Ah, coffee. Ah. Okay, let's see. I kind of need to add a bit more there. Woo! All right. Then I'll add something else to it. Okay, hold on. Don't like this. Okay, so there'll be more. I'll add some more to it. Ooh, that is crooked. I see some friends going crazy over that one. Yes, I do. So I will add some more to it. I'm not sure what. And then again, I might just pick that off and put something else. I didn't think that far in advance. But I wanted to show you the basics on covering your own. And like I said, I've used ink and so forth around them, and added more bling, and I always include a pen with it, so that, and sometimes I'll include a whole pack of pens, so that they can enjoy and make them. It is just so easy and it's so much fun. And then, like I said, you can write and draw. One of the challenges today in our Bible study was to either draw or write or tracking everything that you eat and drink, and your activity. So, but I'm going to be using it for, like I said, to write down the things that I'm thankful for and for my blessings. And that's what I do, especially when nothing to do. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll try to get it. I have a video that I think they have the small one. I think they have the small ones in it. So I'll try to get that up soon for you. And so hope y'all have a great day. And if you make any of these, post them, because I know they're going to be fantastic. And I enjoy spending a little bit of time with you. So y'all have a great evening and a great week. Thank you.